Welcome back to the 30-day Jiu-Jitsu Mobility Challenge. Today, we've got a bit of forward fold action utilizing some Jefferson curls and a modified downward dog. So if you're a yogi, don't hate on me. This is not going to be a traditional downward dog. Let's get straight into it. So carving out a space here, preferably you're operating on a mat, if not just on the carpet at home or wherever your space is that should be fine. And we're gonna come down into a downward dog. But first, I'm gonna come onto my knees here, have my hands about shoulder width apart, get ready to come up into a downward dog style position. And I'm gonna come up onto my toes, driving my hips back. Now, you don't need to be in a traditional yoga downward dog with your heels to the mat, but all I'm trying to do here is we're actually focusing up on our shoulders today in a downward dog, and we're using the downward dog to do it. So keeping your knees soft if you have to, slightly bent, and keeping your weight being really driven up into your hands with extended shoulders here. So you really want to drive through your hands into the mat and keep your weight really driven away from the mat, really push as though you're doing a shoulder press. And then what I want you to do is tuck yourself underneath your right hand side, really driving in, keeping your shoulders locked out here, keeping your weight really driving into the mat, and tuck your head up under your right side, knees soft as much as you need, as much bend in your knees as you need. And tuck your head underneath your right hand side here. Reminding to breathe throughout and keep steady breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth, or out through your nose. Let's go to the other side, to the left now. Tuck your head up under. Big push. I know this is difficult, but keep going. Tuck your head underneath your left hand side. Keep driving through your hands. Now I want you to slowly walk your hands forward into this forward fold posture. Now here, I want you to lock out your knees if you can. Keep them soft if you can't. It's perfectly fine. Just meet your body where you're at. You can't touch your toes yet, that's fine. That's what we're here to do. We're here to work on it. Now we're gonna do some Jefferson curls. So to do a Jefferson curl, I want you to put your hands on your shins or wherever you can meet yourself, keeping your knees locked out if you can, and slowly come up one at a time, releasing or unfurling each vertebrae one at a time. Keep your hands dragging along your body here. So you're all the way up, and finally with your neck, shoulders back, and we're going to reverse that position. So tucking your chin first, and then curling your vertebrae one at a time, each segment slowly and under control, all the way down. And back up. Three more of those. Tuck. One more. Okay, now when we go down, we're going to go down again. This time we're going to put our hands on the mat, bending our knees, hands on the mat, kick right leg back, left leg back, and straight into our downward dog again, pushing and driving our body up with our shoulders, driving through our hands. Keep your knees bent if you have to. It's perfectly fine to keep your knees bent here. We're not hanging out in a downward dog as such. Just using this as a vehicle to get some mobility into our shoulders. Tuck your head up under your right hand side. Like we did last time, you should feel this all the way down your right hand side.
Keep pushing, driving into your hands as much as you can. If you need to take a break, simply come down to your knees, come out of the position and rejoin us when you can. And tuck your head under the left-hand side now. Okay, now we're going to walk our hands back up, walk our feet back up to our hands, I should say, and straight in to our Jefferson Curl. So straighten out your legs, come into this forward fold, nice rounded back, hands on your shins, and let's drag it back up. One vertebrae at a time, one segment at a time, and come back down. This is 3. There's 2 more. This is 4. One more for 5. And this time when we go down, we're going to put our hands on the mat. All the way down, hands on the mat, bend your knees, right leg back, left leg back, straight into our downward dog again. Keep your knees soft and bent. And we're going to push and drive through your shoulders, drive through your hands, shrug your traps, and really push up your body with your arms. Okay, now I'm going to tuck under my right hand side again, tuck my head under. Really push in, drive in, drive in. Keep breathing, you've got this. I know it's hard, but keep going. And left hand side here. Tuck your head under. A couple more seconds. Okay, now walk your feet to your hands all the way up, straight into the Jefferson Curls, and we're up. Just going to come back so I'm in frame. One segment at a time, curl down. That's 2. This is 3. Last one, and this time our hands go to the mat. Bend your knees, kick back, and come to a kneeling position. Hopefully you enjoyed that one. That one's a little bit intense on the upper body and the shoulders, but it's definitely one of my favorite mini little couplets there. Hope you enjoyed.